I think this generation of gaming or gamers, they are very bizarre because you'll see someone choose to play Roblox over a game like a Last of Us, or they'll play a Fortnite. And so they want a game that has that translates to it being Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. Those are the games they want. So if your game's not commutative, it's not going to be a lot of success. There's not going to be a lot of interest in it because, well, Sparking Zero is getting the rave it got deserved. One, I do believe because people truly love that game. But two, it also fits into that community of where Xenoverse. You give me the dance emoji in Xenoverse, and I could show you this power pole I paid $5 for, and we can just ride and cruise together. They want games to where they can be idle in. This generation's are ready for the Ready Player One visor tech, and just saying that's what they're on. That's what they're craving for. So when that finally gets there, when that finally drops, that's I wouldn't be surprised. They're like, yo, man, I don't even have to pay for surgery, kid. I could be a swole jack dude in this reality. It's gonna be sorted out online. Once they sell them pairs for like, yo, you can get this for $1,000, or you could pay it off. It's gonna cost as much as a car. It's a car payment. You pay your virtual reality setup every month. They come in like Tesla. They build it in your room. You get your VR set. Hey, can I drink soda too? Oh yeah, we'll connect it to the fridge for you, and then those will be packages, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I guess the only thing that I is always a question mark for me is like, you're right. I do think that there's an audience for that. I do think things are leading more towards, again, like an MMO world for everything. But it's weird because I feel like that doesn't translate to actual VR. Like VR right now is still struggling to like catch people's attentions in the gaming space.
It's too
even though
expensive.
That's what they're looking to build.
It's too expensive.
Wait, you think that the Ready Player One experience is going to be affordable for the average consumer?
I said they're going to make payments, car payments. That's it. Once you set it up to be paid for like a car, you're good. They're gonna be okay with it. That's what I'm saying. Like car payments, these companies they won't let you lease a VR. If they let people lease VR, they would get it. If you really want people to have VR that bad, you would make it easy for people to have VR. That plain and simple. You wanna we won't give you this loan for it, and we won't. Then nobody's gonna come out of the pocket, right? Even if I lived in California. You know what I'm saying? My dad was a Valley Tech guy. It still wouldn't happen, Yeah. Because now, why would I waste my time developing games? Not only that, we still can't even get 4K to be a natural transition. People don't want to go into PS2 graphics and play with.
But they do, right? Because to your earlier point, it's like Roblox and Minecraft don't do the numbers they do without that audience. That audience is there somewhere. It's just not on the VR headset.
And the reason why that audience is so it's free. But even
if it wasn't, right? Like let's all be like transparent for a second. If they found a way to bring Yu-Gi-Oh to VR, and the best they could do was PlayStation 1 graphics for Blue Eyes White Dragon, you would load up your virtual deck tomorrow.
Oh nah, but Yu-Gi-Oh did that to us, man. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it depends on what you're marketing, right? That's why I'm like, I think it's a weird disconnect because like graphics only matter when they matter, right? Versus an experience. That's the thing. Like I feel like that's where like that disconnect between like the developers and the fan base is. It's like it can't all. If graphics were the thing that got it done every time, then Hellblade 2 would have went double platinum. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. Like, in terms of like graphical fidelity, that game
1,000
is amazing looking.
Yeah, 1,000.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's just
I didn't want to